So you're wondering, is Bentonville, Arkansas a good place to live, or Northwest Arkansas in general? Well, maybe you're bringing a family here. Maybe you're just by yourself. Maybe you're retiring here. Whatever the story is, I'm going to be discussing really everything you need to know about that Bentonville, Northwest Arkansas lifestyle so you can figure out for yourself if it is a good place to live. So if you want to learn that information, we're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Wilkie with the Living in Arkansas team. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn everything about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play right here in Northwest Arkansas, make sure you tap that subscribe button and you click that little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We honestly get so many phone calls, emails, texts every single day from people moving and relocating here. We absolutely love it. So thinking about moving anywhere in the Northwest Arkansas area, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back when moving to Northwest Arkansas. All right, so is this area a good area to live? Well, I wanted to just kind of give you my stories and really after doing a lot of just talking with locals and people who've moved here themselves, some of the stuff that they're seeing, liking and disliking. And you can kind of inform your opinions along the way. And I do invite you to comment down below whenever I talk about something to say if you like that or not, or hey, is there anything else out there that we can, answer questions on? Make sure you're asking those as well. So first and foremost, the reason, making a move to the Northwest Arkansas area for me, for my family, was that we come from the Northwest, from a little town up in North Idaho, which isn't so little anymore. So it rivals, what's happening here in the Bentonville area. And it's just huge growth, massive growth. And so what we're realizing is that so many people can kind of work wherever, live wherever, or just want a new lifestyle. And it's time that these places blow up. So the problem with where I was from is that there wasn't really any economy, right? Except for all of the growth. So it was all construction and service industry. There was really no big companies. There's no corporate structure. So that was one thing that really it lacked. And so you had to just kind of go out and find a job or become, do construction. Secondly, the weather there is pretty extreme. Now, I loved the snow. I used to really love it. Younger, a lot of hunting, a lot of ice fishing. But it snows 5-6 months out of the year. I mean, it's bad snow. So sometimes, we'd see 6. I've actually sledded off my roof before straight into a snowbank. So as I got older, had young kids, I found out that it was very difficult. It's very exciting to have that snow out of the gate. But after the holidays are done, it was just like, ugh. And I mean, it got dark so early, sometimes 3:30. It was dark. And so my kids were stuck inside too much, but I love the mountains, the trees, the outdoor. I just want 365 outside, at least the ability to, right? You're going to have storms and those kind of things, but for the most part, it's pretty easy weather. So one thing about Bentonville, Northwest Arkansas, is that the weather is very easy. I've lived in the extremes and I've worked down in South Texas before. I was a journeyman lineman working power lines. So working down in South Texas, during the summer months, that humidity is insanity. But it's also incredible there 8 months out of the year because it's 60s, 70s. Here in the Arkansas, it gets cold. It'll be down in the 40s. We had the big freeze, last year, and it gets colder than that. So if you really are looking for those winter months to be in the 60s, 70s, sometimes 80s, it won't happen, but it's pretty easy. I'm used to snow and cold, and so to have 40, 50-degree days, yeah, you'll see us outside all the frickin' time. We love it. And it does get hot in the summers. You will see some humidity and some serious hot days, but I do really enjoy how it reminds me of Idaho, where even in the hottest summer days, a lot of times it can drop down into like the 70s at night, so it can really cool things off. The next thing that I had to think about, if I could live there, is I do have 3 younger kids and I really value public education. And so how were the schools in Arkansas? And when you look that number up, it can be scary. Basically, the numbers that I read were anywhere from about 38th to 43rd in ranking. So really at the bottom of the charts. But when it comes to Bentonville, Northwest Arkansas, that's where it really shot up. A lot of the schools, talking with people and where their kids go, nobody really worries about it too much, especially up in the Bentonville area. There are 7 high schools that are ranked in the top 10% nationally. And then when it comes to college, U of A is one of the best that there is. And so education up in this area seems to be, it's great for us. It's never been a problem. We found some incredible public schools. I know they have some private options as well, but there is a lot of money with all these people moving and relocating here. A lot of that money is getting pumped back into the schools. So you're seeing a lot of new after school programs and gyms and stuff being built as well for these kiddos. So yes, you can read some of the rankings and that can throw you off, and you're going to look for school. But sometimes the schools, especially up in this Bentonville area, they're all going to be pretty good. So now you need to figure out exactly where you want to live so that you enjoy living in Arkansas and don't just move to an area for a school and not enjoy living there. That's one thing that we love, opening up the map and having these real life conversations with you, lifestyle, location, things you need, so that we can help place you. So with the school education being ranked so low nationally, or at least for the state, it actually bodes pretty well up in the Northwest area. So the people here, the small town living, is that something that we really enjoy? Absolutely. The cool thing about the people in the South and Arkansas is they're very proud of where they're from, and if you just kind of spark that conversation, I like drinking brewskis. You go talk to the neighbors, just ask them questions about how things used to be or whatever, and they love it. They're so outgoing and they're so nice. It's only when you want to press your beliefs onto somebody that they really start fighting back. It's still a very red conservative area. Obviously, the downtown areas change a little bit more, but 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 miles, 10 miles outside of town, it's farmland, and it's how it's always been. And so, with living here, if this is a good place to live, it can be absolutely amazing if you treat the state, the people, with respect. And if you just allow them to be who they are, they will totally allow you to be exactly who you are. But that also, invites you to learning so much. You will not know any of these like neighborhoods, pockets, all these hiking trails, these secret mountain bike trails, the incredible spots to go swimming, the swimming holes, the fishing hole, like all this stuff starts to unearth when you ask these locals or people who moved here, about that. So when it comes to, if you can live here, a lot of times you've got to be the one that just goes out and really starts exploring, but also, explore some of these other people and get to know them as well. So lastly, when it's, if Bentonville is a good area to live, you have to understand the different styles of life. It's the most expensive area to live for sure. It's skyrocketing in prices. It's easy to see houses $1 million, $2 million just within minutes or seconds of downtown square. But with that, that is starting to really push some neighborhoods to the south of Bentonville. South Bentonville, that Northwest Rogers area is erupting. It's not all downtown living in old house. That is one thing that people absolutely love, but that is probably an area that's one of the hardest to get into. We definitely are helping clients, do that, especially Brent and the team. They are very good at that. But it could be more the suburban style living, or it could be more of the I don't want any uptake, no yard, condo style living, or it might be I need my 5 freaking acres living. But each section of not only Bentonville but Northwest Arkansas can be completely different lifestyles. So I have talked to people where they just don't truly enjoy where they live. It's like, I kind of got the house that I wanted, but everything else around it sucks. And so that's the one thing, even though it's small town living, you really, we spend so much time around the house. You got to be where you want to be. Now it could be, hey, I want to be able to golf cart and go right onto the golf course. I might want to get home from work. I still have my 3-4 bedroom house, or I work from home. I need that 4th bedroom. So I need more of suburbia living, bigger home, but I also want to be able to go mountain biking without having to put my mountain bike in my pickup or my truck or my car. And I just want to go from the house. There's the new neighborhoods that have that tie into all the trails all around. So you have to understand that if you're going to enjoy living, in Northwest Arkansas, Bentonville area, that you've got to find the right place, right? So it's not always just the house. This is the one thing that we absolutely love most, and why, when I moved here, it was the hardest thing. So why I've helped build this team with 2 incredible realtors who know all the locations and places. You reach out to us. You tell us, I need this lifestyle. I want that house. I don't want to move to the wrong area. Let's pull up the map. Schools, downtown life, whatever it is, Then we can pull up that map, tell you 2-3 areas you've never even heard of. And then when you get here, they provide tours, show you these areas so that you can feel it. Because it all comes down to hitting the feelers. I can tell you that right now. You go in, you're like, boom, there it is. On the map just doesn't do justice. So the only way that we can help you and so that you can enjoy your lifestyle and living here in Bentonville, Arkansas, is you have to reach out. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back with moving to Northwest Arkansas. And until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.